Hello and welcome to the Cubbears fan report for July the 19th, 2024. Please support my sponsor. He's on my photo collage. It's the Robin Hood Microbrewery and Bar right here in Iuka, Mississippi, on the way down to the dam where the Tennessee border is. And I tell you what, I mentioned them last week in my podcast, and they didn't have room to park in the parking lot. We had to park out on the street and walk down. They did karaoke with Tailgate Karaoke, and he's a great karaoke guy. They microbrew their beer, and I got to talk to Dustin, their microbrewery manager, and he brews some interesting stuff. It's not bitter. It's good, well-flavored stuff, Hefeweizen, and they even have a new one called the Robin Hood that is actually really good. It reminds me of some other Hefeweizen beers with that kind of celery taste that you get in Blue Moon. So they do a good job there. I like microbrew beers. I don't like your basic bottled beers like Coors and Budweiser and Miller Lite and all that. So although they do serve that, the cops even showed up yesterday. I thought it was because I was singing so bad, but they assured me it wasn't my singing, although it could have been. I promise I'm not going to sing for you on this podcast. But I do appreciate you watching. They had a girl in a Cubs jersey, so I announced the Cubbears fan report. Maybe some people watched. I did get a few more views, and I do appreciate everybody watching. If you like it, like and subscribe. If you don't like it, just leave a comment. I just want to know you're here. We talk about the Cubs, and we talk about the Bears. The Cubs go back into action today. The All-Star break is over. They will host Arizona, and it'll be Justin Steele versus Ryan Nelson, who was 6-6, a 4.98 ERA. Justin Steele has been pitching really well. He threw a complete game, 2 or 3 hitter a couple weeks ago. His ERA is down to 2.71, although he was getting hit when he first recovered from his injury. But he's starting to look like he's back in mid-season form. Arizona was tough on the Cubs last year as they got into the World Series. So I'm really excited about where the Cubs stand. They finished this first half of the season really well. Went into the All-Star break on a home run rage torrent with double trouble home runs. They were doubling up, hitting 2 home runs in a game, hitting back-to-back homers. I hope they can keep it up against Arizona today. And Ryan Nelson seems like a guy at a 4.98 earned run average that the Cubs have a chance to capitalize on. They are 47-51, 8.5 games behind first place in their division, 3.5 games out of the wild card race. So I like their chances if they can continue that starting pitching, improve in the bullpen, and improve their hitting and their offensive production. I like their chances. It's going to be an exciting second half. The nice thing about that Robin Hood Brewery is I put them in my photo collage and realized that Justin Steele is starting, so he's in the photo collage. So I named the picture Rob Steele because Rob and Steele are kind of similar meanings. So I thought that would be interesting. Plus, the Bears have started training camp or are about to. The rookies reported earlier this week. They ended all the contract squabbles that may have been there, but they really weren't. They were never really a threat. And the Bears have some interesting questions. One of the questions is who's going to be the edge rusher opposite Montez Sweat. Because after Montez Sweat came onto the Bears scene, the Bears defense just really improved. Yannick Ngakoue has not been signed yet. Is it going to be him, or are they going to go with a free agent? Other question marks are Nate Davis at right guard. He was a big signing but didn't do well last year. But his mother died during the season. We don't know to what degree that affected his mentality. The Bears also got Ryan Bates. Another question is, will Tevin Jenkins stay healthy? Because he was outstanding. And another question to answer is, will Dexter become the 3 technique that they've been looking for? Also look at Coleman Shelton, who they signed to play center. And another thing to look at is how Shane Waldron going to do with his offense versus the guy we had last year who did not do well at all. I can't even remember his name. I'm not even going to say his name. This is the Cubbears fan report. I do appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll be back at Robin Hood for karaoke next week because they have a good program and you didn't have to wait too long to sing, which was good for me but not so good for the audience because, like I said, the more you drink, the better I sound, and the more you tip, the more they let you drink. But I don't recommend drinking and driving. Have a designated driver. I had a designated driver, and she was my wife. And another thing she'll say, because we've been together about 9 years, we've broken up like 8 times. The more she drinks, the better I seem to her. Anyway, but I just kidding. I didn't turn her into an alcoholic. I just turned her into a smoker. Anyway, this is the Cubbears fan report. Please like and subscribe and support my sponsor, Robin Hood. And if you want to sponsor my program, it's absolutely free. I'm just doing it for practice until the demand goes up and everybody wants to be sponsored or wants to sponsor me on the program. Cubbear fan report. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.